the Golden State Warriors are looking to move up the draft board. They must like somebody in the draft, and they want to use Jonathan Kuminga as a trade chip to shoot up the draft board. I'm going to need more to Kuminga for the 5th. Matter of fact, I'm going to need Kuminga and Moses Moody, or I'm going to need Moses Moody and a combination of guys for the 5th. But let's talk about it. Possible Kuminga move. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your friends, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. So they looking to move Kuminga. Does Kuminga fit with the Pistons? Young guy, good defensive guy, rangy guy, athletic, but once again, you need guys that's gonna space the floor, and that's the problem. Willing shooter, not a great shooter. A guy that can defend probably, ones, twos, threes, fours. In some situations, he can probably guard fives. So on the defensive end of the bargain is that he can defend every position in some lineups. On the other side of things, good rebounder, athletic, bouncy, twitchy, but there's a little bit that's lacking from shooting the ball. It's lacking. And I don't think giving me Kuminga for the 5th is to me equal pay. It's equal trade. Hate to say that. It's not. Now, they said Moses Moody in the 5th. I think I might do it. I know people say, Kuminga better than Moody. But Moody is more of a need. And I might need a little bit more than that. Maybe some future compensation. Future first round pick is going to be low at the Warriors. But what Moody is, he gives you a nice, about 6'8", 6'9", rangy, 3-and-D guy. That's what you need. But I wouldn't be opposed to Kuminga neither, but you got to understand there's limitations shooting. Durn don't shoot it. He don't shoot it well. So Ivy and Cade going to have to shoot it a lot better. Then whoever you get at the 3 spot, they got to be knocked down. They got to be a knockdown 3-point shooter. They got to be Cam Johnson or somebody like that. And they also got to be able to defend as well, too. I think Kuminga kind of give you a little bit of flexibility with Durn to be a little bit, looser with the defense at the 3 spot. But I think you want somebody that's going to defend and shoot that ball. I think that's kind of what you really need. And I think you would from an individual standpoint of view, as far as shooting the rock, you would be a really, really good, from a defense standpoint of view, you have a lot of good individual defenders. But with Kuminga, even with Moody too, you have a lot of good individual defenders. But how would they gel as a unit? Kuminga's long. Durn and Wiseman, they both long. Pause. If you was to get Cam Johnson, rangy guy, then you would go in and Cade and Ivy, good defense. So defensively, your starting lineup would be bananas. But can you get them to gel defensively? And then, can Kuminga improve as a shooter? Can Ivy improve as a shooter? Can Cade improve as a shooter? And can you get that knockdown shooter? I don't think you can afford to say, well, let's put Duncan Robinson in the starting line. You can't afford that defensive liability. Could you deal for Mikal Bridges? I don't know too many other 3-and-D guys outside of there. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to. Then if you still can do Bogdanovich for Tim Hardaway Jr. off the bench, that could work. Bring off Tim Hardaway Jr. Don't know what's gonna happen with Burks. Burks and Tim Hardaway Jr. give you a nice 3-and-D kick off the bench. Burks can handle it and facilitate it. And then really you will be building around that. And I think that's a good basketball team. Wiseman, Burks, what's the other kid's name? Wiseman, Burke, and Tim Hardaway off the bench, and then, but you can get away with it with Kuminga in that lineup. I think, he's a willing shooter. I think he can get better. But athletically, you would be bananas. But if you had to ask me, what did I think about it? Kuminga for the 5th, I had to get some future compensation. You had to throw in Moody for me to do it. But But moving forward, but think about it. I'd rather just take my chances with Cam Whitmore or the kid out of UCF, Taylor Hendricks, whatever that's his name is. Ooh, that boy can play. That boy athletic. But him and Cam is super duper athletic. So I'd rather just take my chance doing that. They both Hendricks shoot it a little bit better, shoot it better than Cam Whitmore, but I think Cam would be a knockdown shooter in this league too. Both strong, athletic. The kid from the Taylor Hendricks, who the kid from University of Florida, he kind of like a little funky, shot, but he shoot 40%. So, and I this maybe the Pistons had an issue on how Halliburton shot the ball. I don't know how you work out Halliburton or you look at Halliburton film, and I'm never gonna let this go. How do you look at what Halliburton can do on the floor? You look at what Killian can do, and you take Killian over Halliburton. Like, no, you have to literally be intentionally trying to sabotage this franchise to make that pick. Halliburton shot like almost 45% for like in some of his college years. He was close to about 44% from three. I don't know how you do that, but they'll have to throw a little bit more into Kuminga. Either you're going to give me Moody and Kuminga and we can make something happen with Bogdanovic too, or you're going to throw in Kuminga with a first. But Kuminga, if you think he can improve shooting the ball, hey. But I just rather go with a fresh rookie. I ain't got to worry about paying Kuminga no rookie anytime soon. Kuminga contract be coming up in a couple years too. I ain't got to worry about none of that. But if you believe in the Kuminga talent, if you believe in what Kuminga could do and his potential, you knock it down. I know it was a language barrier there. I'm pretty sure he learning that. So if you believe in what Kuminga can do, which I do, he can run, jump, athletically, he's strong as a bull, and you can develop the rest of his game, so be it. But if I still got to develop somebody, language barrier, they jump shot, well, I'd rather just go with the kid from UCF. Or I'd rather just go ahead and take, him, or I'd rather go take Cam Whitmore, or I'd rather have Moses Moody. Because one thing about Moody, I know I know he cannot shoot the ball. And I know he got the range to defend and get out there and do some things. But I'm not against it. I'm not for it or opposed to it, but I wouldn't be mad if they did it. But to be honest, I'm not sure if Whitmore gonna be there, but I think Hendricks would be there, and easily I'm gonna take a flyer on that kid over Kuminga. Now, if you're talking Moses Moody, I'm a huge fan of his from his tape in college. So that's my opinion on it. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole, Spotify and Anchor, I'm sorry. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.